seeing him go through that totally understandable emotion
Man.
and go out and drop 45?
No, well, coming in today, I knew I was going to pass on the ball a lot because, just him being the competitor he is, I knew he was going to come, with a more mindset to try to, get this win. And it was just, it was emotional, man, seeing him go through that before the game. A lot of people on the team got a little emotional seeing that, and, that's why, at the end of the game, we started celebrating him. It felt good.
Is that part of a big part of what Luka is in terms of rising to moments, and that you got to know that about him?
That's my kids right there. Yeah, that's who he is, man. I done seen it, seen him hit big shots, seen him playoff games where must wins, and he put on unbelievable performances just like tonight. So, like I said, I'm happy we got the win. Lucas got us going at the beginning, and LeBron took over.
You and Luka have been friends since the beginning of his career. You guys have been tight, even when you guys went separate ways. What did tonight mean for you, as not just a teammate, but a longtime friend, to see him get that kind of love, that kind of respect?
Man, well deserved, man. He, I was in that locker room when, we were struggling. I would say tanking to get him. And I seen, the transformation into a winning coach, back to being a winning coach, and that's due to him. Obviously, I would say I had a little bit of part of that, but Luka being Luka, man, he brought the excitement back to Dallas.
Dorian, the playoffs are going to start in like 9-10 days from now, and you guys tonight clinched a playoff spot. No play-in tournament.
Hello.
If you win, you can be top 3 seed. You'll be the 3rd seed. What's the confidence level of this group right now, and do you feel like things are clicking the way you'd want them to be able to perform in the playoffs?
For sure. I feel like we could compete with anybody. It's going to be fun, man. I know everybody, we're excited for the playoffs. Just, everybody yelling, just get one more win so we can, people can start taking care of these little nicks and nads so, we'll be ready for the playoffs. But we're excited. What's up, man? How you been, baby?
Terrific.
Yeah.
Did it feel like a home game out there, by the way?
Low key, especially when every time he got the ball, they cheered. And he ain't missing here, so that's, he loved playing here.
Did the reactions of the crowd surprise you at all, either negative or positive?
Nah. We trading someone like that's what comes with it. I know they expected it, but I'm just happy we got the win, though, man. I know it's a lot of noise, and sometimes that could be a distraction, but we did a good job as a team of just getting the job done.
Joe, what did tonight tell you about the culture that's being built inside your current locker room?
Oh man, the togetherness, man. If you ain't think we was close then, but I think after that tribute, it kind of probably made Luka feel like everybody in it with him. So, like I say, we gotta get one more win, and then we can just tune up and get ready for this playoffs.
So Luka checked out for a standing ovation, and the whole crowd was standing, the whole bench was standing. He sits down surrounded by everybody, and you actually sat down next to him, and you guys shared an exchange. Can you share what you said, or what was the vibe?
Man, I talked so much shit to him, I don't think you want to hear that, man. Nah, I looked at the stat sheet and say, I think passing him the ball, I got all my assists. I think I said that, and I was, just like, I ain't make no shots today. He like, he was everywhere on defense. Just, him just being him, trying to keep me upbeat, even though, I felt like I could have got this game out the way a little earlier if I made some shots.
Dorian, it was a bit of a shortened rotation, almost simulating a playoff game, and you're out there a lot with essentially the starters. With Jackson sitting. What is the key for that group? How confident are you with it?
What happened to the plus minus? You didn't bring it up today?
Well, you're up there.
All right. Nah. Come on now, yeah. Come on. He said something about that. That's what we did, But when we go small, teams got to make a decision. Is they gonna match up with us, or they just gonna allow us to keep bombing threes? Rui got going tonight, and Rui and Luka made some shots tonight. That probably was the only two that made threes. But like I said, you gotta make a decision. You gonna guard me or Rui?
And defensively, though, it seems like you guys have really found a way to.
Oh, for sure. We just gotta box out. That's the advantage teams got when they playing bigs. We gotta box out, team rebound.
Two more.
DFS, how do you feel like this win and just this kind of last stretch of games has impacted you guys in terms of the team chemistry, and like what are some of the challenges or things that you think are ahead of you as you go into the playoff picture?
I would say these games been helping us because we've been treating them like playoff games. Especially with a must-win mentality. So I think that can help us moving forward going into the playoffs. We just gotta stick together, man. Take it one game at a time and get this win so we can be a 3 seed.
Last one. If you could go back to that first season when you're playing with Luka and talk to the younger y'alls.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Real Texas grammar.
All right.
What would you tell young Doe and Luka
man.
about this journey they're about to go on?
Woof, man, I would say that's tough because I never expect us to be on the same team in LA. But just being around him since he came here, just watching the growth from who he was to who he is now, it's been amazing to see. I seen the work, I seen the competitiveness. That was the first thing, I noticed just by me talking trash to him, just trying to get under his skin, and he barked back at me, and I loved him ever since. Anybody that ain't scared to put up a fight, I'ma like you. I come from a rough, background, and he ain't back down not one time. So that's, that kind of just made us tight, really.
Thanks, Doe.
Appreciate y'all.